What is up, everybody? To Reverse TV today, and we're gonna talk about Xbox Series X that's destroying the competition on Black Friday. So apparently, this is the hottest selling console on Black Friday on that day, and it's not shocking because the Xbox Series X is a good console. I mean, if you're not really obsessed with the whole 4K visuals and 4K visuals, pretty much, then this is a definitely good console to get because hey, it has a small form factor. It's pretty much great for just playing Game Pass and digital games. So. Especially if you want to go to a minimalist route for a console game, this is definitely the way to go. If I didn't care about 4K gaming, I probably would have bought this instead. But hey, because I like gaming with the highest specs possible, I got the Xbox Series X. But this is definitely a great choice. I can definitely see why it's selling so well because it is a pretty good system. The next gen, you get into next generation for only $300. Definitely a great machine right here. So. People were downplaying this accomplishment right here that was the highest selling console on Black Friday. People were saying it only sold so much because it was the only console that was available. Just trying to downplay any type of good news Xbox gets. Like, I usually don't care about sale topics, but this is interesting because this is coming from people who said this console would not sell whatsoever. Nobody wants this console. Why was this console even made? It's holding back gaming. All these different claims from people who are detractors of Xbox. But at the end of the day, it has this title right here, the most popular console during Black Friday. So it just shuts a lot of narratives up, shuts a lot of people up, which I love to see each and every time. So let's read some of the comments. Here they come. A Sony fanboy says that I took that personally. You know they probably crying right now or being mad because they were the main people trashing the system, and it was the highest selling console this Black Friday season. So you hate to see it. You are clearly missing the target demographic. If you want all the cutting edge stuff, get a Series X. If you want a next gen Xbox, don't care about resolution, RAM, T-flop, etc., get a Series S. Series S owners just want access to next gen's game at a lower price, and it works. It coming people mad that the Xbox console was the best seller. Literally, no one is mad. Nah, I see a few people on social media kind of downplaying this whole thing that this system did very well during Black Friday's holiday. Why does the answer from Sony Ponies it's the only one available even matter? Dude, if you want to buy a Rolex and they weren't available, I'm hardly gonna buy a tag, just because. Those people that bought one did so because they wanted it. Well, it could be because the Switch and PS5 are sold out. Like, that doesn't make any sense because if you're buying a Switch, why would you buy an Xbox? It don't make any sense. It's like two different demographics right there. And then you can say kind of like the PS5, but it's like if I want a PS5, I'm going to buy a PS5, I'm not going to buy an Xbox. So people bought the system because they wanted to buy the system. It's like, I don't understand this whole logic because the PS5 sold out, because the PS5 said I'm going to buy Xbox Series S. That don't make any sense right there. The Series S is a pretty impressive little console. Damn, this meme is even better now. Okay. I feel Microsoft is intentionally making more Series S consoles so they can claim games for digital only once they compare the X versus the S sales numbers. The Series S are always on the store shelves when I go. Series X is always sold out. If it's to claim that anything is that people want the cheapest console, I don't think it's about pushing a digital only console. Yeah, because people just want... I guess a lot of people don't really care about 4K like that, to be honest. It's because if we check like for physical movie sales, I'm really big into collecting physical movies. The highest selling form of physical media for movies is DVDs. And you got Blu-rays, 4K Blu-rays. People will buy the DVD copy. It's insane to me still. We're in 2021, people still buy DVDs, but people will buy DVDs still. So people don't care about the resolution that much. They don't care about the video quality that much. It's like they'll buy a DVD if they can. They'll probably stream on Netflix if they can over buying physical media. So, and when Black Friday comes around, people buy these $200 like 60-inch 4K TVs, which probably aren't good quality as well, but people buy those. So I think this is perfect for a lot of people, to be honest. If you don't care about visuals like that, then get the Xbox Series S. It's like, I think a lot of people are gonna. So I don't see how this is some big conspiracy theory that people try to claim it to be. I think it's just that hey, people don't really care that much about the 4K resolution like that, and just want a cheap TV and a cheap system to play it on. So I don't see a problem with that. OMG, so much negativity about the Xbox Series S. Article pretty much hits the nail on the head. The Series S is the only one that's readily available. It's still a lot of trying to get a PS5 or Xbox Series X. Just coming in to see the salt being produced. Ponies be like, yeah. That's because it's the only freaking console you can buy. Trust me, I looked for anything but the Series S with zero luck. My brother got one last night with a TCL 6 Series TV. He upgraded from an original Xbox One. People don't seem to understand that they're... Wow, then I just realized what he said, an original Xbox One. That's the old one. That's the real old one. People don't seem to understand that there are tons of consumers who don't care about having the 100% top of the line. Either way, this was a massive upgrade for him and a huge W in my opinion. Yeah, it's definitely a huge upgrade. That's definitely a huge upgrade in this opinion, in this situation. Yeah, look how small. I like how small it looks too. Like it looks like it's not as big as the PS5. Definitely not as big as the PS5. But definitely not as big as Xbox Series X as well too. So I like the form factor of this Series S. So people don't want to give it credit for the small form factor this has, but that is pretty impressive. They got this type of. They got it to be this small for it to play like games at the resolution and frame rate it does. So definitely a good piece of technology right there that people just want to downplay because console war nonsense. But if console wars aside, this is a pretty good console. So let's continue on. It just says I'll sell the OLED. I'll sell a Switch Total. So that would be impressive. The comments are full of salt. Yeah, of course it's full of salt. Places you guys ripping his hair out. Okay. It is an awesome console. People are going to realize that probably all they need. And maybe a little more memory down the road, but otherwise it's solid. Series S was a genius move by Xbox. I definitely got to agree with that one. Anyone with a brain knew it would be huge for Microsoft. It's affordable in a time of a pandemic that gives you access to Game Pass. Could see this being the best of this whole Xmas period. Giving Xbox too much praise is going to make somebody angry. They're already kind of salty in the comment section, but of course, Xbox getting some type of praise will serve is going to make people gonna be angry like usual. I can smell so much salt coming from my screen from the Sony ponies. Yeah, of course. Anything positive about Xbox, they got to come in with their doom and gloom and their saltiness. Are the commentators on drugs? Oh, because that's definitely unbelievable that the Xbox Series S is the best-selling console this Black Holiday. Okay. They gotta be on drugs. Let's see. Well, obviously. I like how he says obvious. When before they said this, why was this console even made? Okay. It was the only one available. A lot of people keep saying that comment. Good hardware, good price. I'm sorry to hear that lots of gamers out there playing Xbox the worst way possible. That would be the Xbox One. Makes sense. Series S is freaking awesome. And because it's widely available everywhere in the retail market at retail, price X isn't anywhere at retail. It's because of backwards compatibility and super low prices. Probably because that's all that was in stock. You get a lot of people trying to downplay with that comment right there, but because people actually wanted the system, that's why it sold really well. Makes a lot of sense considering how much cheaper it is compared to PS5/Series X Plus Game Pass. Being a great deal for most, it seems like a pretty decent system. Just wish it had a disk drive. It's the only reason I'm not getting one. Series S, more like largest W I've seen in a while. Almost like affordability and ease of play was always what people wanted from consoles. Yeah, it's comfortable about consoles for. Not exactly surprising since it seems to be the only system actually in stock. Okay, man. Okay, why do people gotta say that comment? Those only ones actually in stock. Like it's like every other comment is saying that. Like okay. I think this was by default. Okay, same comment. Not surprised, it's next gen for a fraction of the cost of Series X or PS5. Yeah, people gotta realize that it's a lot cheaper than the main console. Instead of paying $500, you can pay $300. Then have like what is that, like $200 extra to buy Game Pass and stuff like that, or buy the games that's on sale for Black Friday. So it's definitely a reason why people want to buy the system over the PS5 or Xbox Series X or Nintendo Switch OLED for that matter. So I like that people are just trying to downplay it by saying that hey, because it's the only one that's available. It's so yeah. Let's see this other comment section that talked about this as well. An next-gen console for $300 with a massive first-party studio backing it with games plus Game Pass. Yeah, of course it's going to be popular. Okay. So he wants to show that, hey, his Target seems like was full of stock of these, but I'm pretty sure you put that location out there, they're gonna be sold out like instantly. So I don't see what the point he's trying to prove here. He's trying to say that nobody's buying it, but hey, it's like people are gonna buy it, especially right now, the holiday season. I imagine that the ideal outcome thus for Microsoft, since I bet many of those new owners will someday upgrade to Xbox Series X and double dip. Smart of Microsoft to make it at a good price point and be readily available. People will argue, but it was only one available, as if that actually matters when at the end of the day there was Xbox going into new homes. Yeah, you would think they'd be happy that gaming is actually increasing and people are buying into the gaming ecosystem, but nope. You gotta push the console or nonsense that it isn't that impressive because it's the only system available. Yeah, so I'm gonna conclude it right here. People are just saying the same comment at this point. So I definitely want to see your thoughts about this whole situation. This console winning Black Friday. Leave your thoughts down below. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching and peace.